Bonjour.
Mon ami. Welcome to the latest episode of the Unfiltered Grapevine. I am Jay.
I'm A.
And today's beverage of choice, because it's a Saturday morning, is coffee.
Mine's tea.
Your tea.
Yes.
And should we promote that it's Starbucks?
Oh, you just did, so sure. Why not?
Why not? Starbucks, send us some money.
You have plenty of it. No, because then that goes back to the Atlas Shrug thing, and we're not doing that.
Yeah.
No.
We're not going to talk political stuff.
No. Okay.
No. But we are going to talk.
We did plenty of that last night.
So yes, we hung out last night, kind of discussing plans for new chapters and reviewing some of our past histories and
we did
stuff, and
he's completely skipping over the fact that we were celebrating his birthday.
Oh, yay! Applause. No, actually, I just did a laugh track.
Should we sit?
There it is. That's the applause track. Well, it is actually, but
should we say your age or no? No. Okay.
No, we'll save that for the rule. We'll send out a survey so everybody can vote online.
Your age. That's fair. Oh, yeah, we should probably put these on, huh?
I think wearing headphones may assist us in this recording process.
All right, sorry, these newbies.
We're trying to learn how to do a proper podcast. If you listen to any of these past recordings, you'll see how that is going.
Yeah. You know what? It is what it is, and we're going to get better, right?
We hope. We hope, we pray, and we take it a day at a time.
That's right.
And so with all of that, and having the discussion last night about our 25-ish years of friendship and everything that has gone in our lives till the present, we decided with the new year, this is almost the end of January.
It's gone by quick.
Yeah, it's gone by really quick. We're going to call this episode The Month in Review.
Woo! What was that?
That was our...
that actually reminded me of a Wallflower song.
That is the underlining music to our theme song. Oh, actually, no, that isn't. That is supposed to be an introduction to just start talking.
Oh. Well, we failed at that, haven't we?
Yeah, I failed in the whole timing of actually implementing that. That should have happened right at the beginning when we said our names.
We will get our ish together eventually, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so we'll get our act together. Don't know when, but we will.
Okay, can we cut it off? Extras there.
The extra sound effects.
All right, so month-end review.
Yes, so what exciting stuff have you witnessed, seen on TV, the news, pop culture in the month of January so far?
Well, you know that I don't really watch the news, so hooray. But...
You ain't missing much.
But yeah, pretty much. But on my, news feed that comes through my phone, I did see that Jeremy Renner got run over by a reindeer. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That was not okay. Sorry, Jeremy Renner. I apologize. He got run over by his snowplow.
Yep. He was being a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
And he was trying to help somebody.
No, it was his family members. They had just gotten through celebrating New Year's, and I guess it had snowed, and he was trying to plow this. I don't know all the details, but you want to know the details, go Google it. But yeah, I guess that was happening, and then the snowplow that weighed like 7,000 pounds plus.
Yep. Basically
started to roll backwards, and he went to go jump on it to stop it. So I guess not to damage anything else or anything. I don't know. I don't know if there was any damages, but I guess he got run over by it.
Yep. Apparently shredded one of his legs.
Oh, is that what happened? I don't know. I don't know all the details.
It's from my understanding, he broke several of his bone in his leg.
Wow. Poor guy. So I am going to say that I don't typically pray for celebrities. I would say I don't pray for people I don't know, but that's not true. I definitely do pray for people that I don't know. However, I did send out positive vibes towards this person that I don't know because I felt for some reason that it was the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do. Send support to when you see somebody struggling or hearing stuff. You want to send positive vibes to overcome whatever issues they're dealing with, even if you don't have a direct personal connection. But if you hear something, you still want to have that positive energy going out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that with the only aspect of news that I will mention is still with the battle in overseas, with the battle of Ukraine.
Yeah.
With the war with Russia. Mm-hmm. I send positive vibes and energy and prayers to the people of Ukraine. Slava Ukraina. Glory to Ukraine. See, I'm learning the language. But I mean, it's just a tragedy, and I'm sending them positive vibes to overcome the situation and pray that this conflict will end very soon. It's an unnecessary conflict. I think it's a power struggle. It's just a power game.
Yeah.
But we're not going to go into those details in this episode.
No, we are not. Or any other detail or any other episode because we're staying away from politics in general, right?
Yes, I'll save that for my other channel that I'm maybe creating.
Yes, there you go.
So I saw that. Mm-hmm. So sending positive vibes and all that. Sent positive vibes to Priscilla Presley for losing her daughter this past week.
Oh, she lost her daughter?
Lisa Marie Presley, the only daughter of Elvis Presley, passed away over the weekend. Well, not over the weekend. Thursday.
What happened? How old was she?
54 years old. They were
Wait, Lisa Marie died?
Yeah,
or Lisa? Okay.
Lisa Marie died.
What did she die of?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the follow-up headlines. Of course, they're probably going to have an autopsy and all that. But I mean, she has had a rough life, and stuff. But they were at the Golden Globes together. So, ladies and gentlemen, this episode
Who was at the Golden Globes together?
Her, Lisa Marie and Priscilla were at the Golden Globes.
Okay.
To celebrate the nomination of the actor that played Elvis in the movies. Because the movie was nominated for multiple awards.
Oh, I see.
So they were there for support and all that, and I think the actor actually won the award.
Oh, really? Did you watch the movie?
I did not watch it.
No, me either.
I haven't watched it yet. I believe it's on HBO Max to try to catch it up, but I haven't done that yet. There's so much stuff to be able to watch and see from shows and programming. But
funny enough, I'm watching Hawkeye again with my daughter because I'm like, you know what? If there's anybody I'm going to help somebody who's hurt. And even though I'm sure he's got plenty of money, but I feel like it would be right to.
Hawkeye is.
And it was a great show.
It was a good show, and it's timing with holidays, and we just went through it. So
that's true.
So it's kind of Christmassy.
It is Christmassy. Yeah.
And it's going to tie into future shows here very shortly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I mean, the one girl that was the deaf character, the deaf from the mob.
Yes.
She's going to have her own Echo. She's going to have her own series come out this spring, I think, on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So it's going to revolve around her character. And then, of course, they're re-releasing the Daredevil Reborn character, which ties in with Fisk, which was the big bad in that movie as well, that character. Yeah. So that's all going to tie in and stuff.
Yeah, that show, I think, was it on HBO? Was it Daredevil, the original, or was it on Netflix?
The original Daredevil stuff was on Netflix.
That was gloomy. That I could not watch it. I watched maybe I don't know, not one episode, one season. I forget what season, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody, where it just got real violent. I'm like, I cannot
Well, that's
do this.
that's the whole underground of those
I couldn't do
characters. That whole group of characters, the Defenders.
Yeah.
And that's kind of that in that lay because they're like the underground heroes, in the depths of.
I'm out of tea.
Oh, sorry.
I should have gotten a drink. No, just kidding.
I'm out of coffee too. So.
Damn you, Starbucks.
Can we just pump a new and refill?
I wish. Sorry, we got off topic. Carry on.
It's very off topic. Now I lost my train of thought because of you.
Defenders.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Yeah, those characters are the underground of the depths of the crime scene in the comic books and all that. Where Spider-Man would be that next level of the neighborhood superhero, and then jumps to the big national kind of superheroes, which would have been the Iron Man and the Captain Americas and all that.
So you mentioned Spider-Man. What has been your favorite Spider-Man?
Ooh.
Really? You have to think about this?
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. I actually like Tom Holland as the current Spider-Man. I think it's very true to the character. The original trilogy, I think, broke a lot of ground. And I liked Tobey Maguire in it, but only the first movie. The second movie was good, but not the best. Third movie was just poof. And that's kind of a common thread among many of the fandom.
Sure.
I thought Andrew Garfield was really good.
Yeah.
Going in a slight redirection again of the premise of Spider-Man. But having him in part of the MCU because of the licensing and all that with the studios, and having Tom Holland integrated with Marvel and Disney and all that to be incorporated with everything, I think it fits the character really well.
Yeah.
Of course, there's been some licensing in the development versus the true story of Spider-Man with the Tom Holland because of Aunt May and not Uncle Ben being anything in the scenario.
I didn't ask for all those details. I asked who was your favorite Spider-Man.
My favorite Spider-Man is 1968 cartoon Spider-Man.
Thank you. Good golly. Why are you giving me so much groundwork? I don't care. That
Ladies
is
and
for
gentlemen,
a dinner conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, I am quite the nerd to know
I'm like,
all this stuff.
what is happening? I'm like,
But yeah, my favorite Spider-Man is the old original cartoon 1968 Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Look at that. I was on beat.
You were on beat. So that's a
It's funny because I'm like really deaf tone.
So that's a
Or
class.
tone deaf?
Tone deaf.
Tone deaf. I guess I'm deaf tone too.
You're dyslexic deaf tone.
I am. Did you not know that? I had a learning disability growing up. I am dyslexic.
Okay, so much for the episode being about the end of the month and stuff because this is going.
No, okay, we can still talk about end of the month. I mean, we're still talking about stuff, right?
Ish. Is she? What else? Well, and
I don't know what else has been going on because I told you I don't really watch.
well, and ironically enough, we're talking about right now. This is the week of the 10th, which is really mid month, but we're broadcasting this for end of month, so it's gonna.
Yeah, and even if it was end of month, I'm still not going to be watching anything. So there's that. I've been listening to my book, so that's what I've been doing.
And I've been watching YouTube videos and some old music clips.
Ditto.
And I did start watching National Treasure on Disney Plus.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
So that I'm at a turning point in that series right now. I've only saw the first couple of episodes. I'm in the third one right now, but I cut it in half because I had to go do something. I don't even remember what it was, and I just haven't gone back to it yet. So I started watching that, but then I also started watching an old telenovela from like 2012.
What?
Yeah,
What
so
telenovela are you watching?
I'm watching The Clone. It was a Brazilian soap opera telenovela. I've only watched the first 2 episodes so far, but the girlfriend likes that series, and she recommended for me to hear it. And then when I heard that it was a Brazilian soap opera, I was like, "Oh, I can watch it in the original Portuguese, and
That's nice.
not have to deal with the translations,
Yeah.
or the voice dubbing." So I was like, "Yay!" So I started watching a couple of the episodes. It's quite an interesting premise. You're talking about a mix of Islamic traditions and, the restrictions on women, wearing the hijab or not being able to show their bodies in front of a man or stuff like that,
Sure.
mixed with the Brazilian, because one of the characters is actually grew up in Brazil, but she's forced to go see relatives now in Morocco.
Gotcha.
But then there's this famous scientist that works with this company guy who's working on cloning, actual cloning of, and talking about cloning for animals to improve the industry of meat and all this stuff. So it'll be endless supply,
Gotcha.
by cloning a cow or a pig or something.
Right. So I'm gonna just pause you for a second, only because I have a thought in my head, and I just want to bring out what that thought is, so that I can unpause you, and then we can unshelf my thought. But if I don't say my thought, I'm gonna forget.
Beep. Go.
I forgot my thought. Wait, no. So you said endless supply of meat,
Yes.
right? So I'm just gonna shelf that my thought, and just say that, and I'll remember. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. I don't know. So unpause. Go ahead.
Okay. Boop. Again, this is about a 10-year show, old show. But that's kind of the stuff that the scientists were in it. But apparently, there's these 2 twin sons. There's a love triangle. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's typical of a telenovela. But I believe, without seeing the show totally, I'm actually thinking the sons are actually clones of the father.
Ooh. Oh, like in Jurassic Park or Jurassic World.
And to a point like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So because the title is The Clone, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming one of the brothers is possibly
both.
or both are clones.
Sure.
Excuse me. So I am very interested to watch this, but it's going to be a long, long time because it's 221 episodes.
Whoa.
It was on the air for almost a year.
Gotcha.
Back in the
Okay.
day.
I think that's fair. All
So,
right.
but it seems very entertaining. And as I mentioned before, the girlfriend highly recommended it because it's something that she loved the show, was
Sure.
watching it before, and she feels a lot of the storytelling calls out to her.
Okay.
So I want to see it myself to relate to her and all that stuff.
Well, look at you being such a good boyfriend.
Yeah, we try. So yeah, and then I noticed also that it's streaming now that I can try to watch
Gotcha.
movies like Jurassic World Dominion, which was the last film to come out. It's now available for me to watch online without having to pay for it. So it's on one of the streaming services, so I can watch that now.
We're frugal.
And well, not too frugal because I'm paying for all these streaming services.
That's a good point. I'm frugal.
Yeah, because you're using my streaming services.
Don't be telling people that. They're out there. They're gonna come get me.
No, they're gonna come get me.
Oh.
But whatever. It's not like it's like every single one. It's one of them.
That's a good point.
And they don't know which one it is.
Well, now they're going to be checking in. Alexa's listening to you. God.
You just triggered her. Ladies and gentlemen, my house is Alexified, and I have her speakers around the house. And now that she said her name, she actually triggered and said, "What do you want?"
Did she really?
Well, she at least the beep did.
Okay. I don't do any of, no. I don't want to be listened to. Go away. Bye-bye. So my apartment is definitely not, I'm not going to say her name.
Yes.
Still there?
Or any of the other names.
Yes. Yes, that's right. Because in my car, you know how you have I've named her something different, and her name is not that. So.
Alrighty then.
That's right.
And I'm here nodding my head to an empty microphone saying not a word.
Yeah.
So.
So I'm going to go back to the
endless meat thing?
Yes, to the endless meat thing. Because number one, that sounds gross. Number two, not that meat's gross. It's just endless meat just sounds really disgusting to me.
Limitless.
Yeah, no, that's not any better. Just going to point that out. But regardless, what I was going to say is that instead of trying to, and this is just my thought, instead of trying to clone whatever they were cloning to get more meat, right? For, the people. Why aren't we just eating better? And there's my thought. I made a big fuss about absolutely nothing. I mean, it was very simple. I could have just done it right there.
I don't know where the laugh track is.
Ah! Look, you just got it. See?
Yay, I found it. Yeah, that's welcome to my world, people.
I should make you, I have a label maker, so you can.
Well, actually, it changes with the channel that it's on because I can program.
Really?
Yeah, because this is like 3 different channels for these 8 slots.
Oh.
So right now, I think I'm only on channel 1, which these are pre-programmed, and I can change these if I want to.
I see. Well, he's techified, so.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm using a new toy.
Yes.
To try to help us out with this.
I only have one toy. No, not that toy. What is wrong with you? This is a family show.
I did not say a word.
You didn't have to. You looked at me. Good golly.
God, on that note, I think we should cancel this episode and start programming a new one.
I mean, if anything, that's a good way to end the episode.
Holy moly.
Holy moly is right. Oh my gosh. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this clown show.
We're a wreck, dude.
I mean, I think the only thing that's missing is white makeup and a red nose.
No, then I'd be really afraid and I'd be running out the door. Have I ever told you that story? When I used to work at Taco Bell?
No.
When I was a teenager? I was working at Taco Bell and I graduated to the drive-through window. Because you start off very basic and stuff. Graduated to the drive-through window and somebody placed an order or whatever. And when they finally came up, it was a clown in full costume. And I'm seriously afraid of clowns, and I flipped out. And I ran. I jetted, and mind you, the headset was on me, which is attached. Back then they were attached. It wasn't.
Yeah, they weren't wireless.
And it just kind of knocked me back a little bit. I took it off, and I went to the bathroom. I was shaking. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was my... that is the one memory I took away from Taco Bell, other than the fact I smelled like Taco Bell.
All the time.
Hated that. Not that I didn't. I mean, I enjoyed the food. But.
Well, when I came back to America, my first job was at McDonald's. Mm-hmm. And I quickly was made daytime shift versus night, afternoon shift. Mm-hmm. I ended up going to the register quicker than pretty much anybody else. So I never was behind the scenes as much, but I got home and I would smell like burgers and grease like crazy.
And it's hard to get that smell off.
And because those were my free meals.
Yeah.
I think I gained like 12 pounds in 6 months. Because I was skinny in college, but yeah, no, that after a while it was like, what?
It does add up.
It added up real quick.
And it does a number on your cholesterol or on anybody's cholesterol. All right. On that note, like literally, we were supposed to like complete this podcast like 10 minutes ago, and we have not yet.
Yeah, we just all of a sudden started talking about clowns and all that. But on the last note about the clowns, there's a new commercial on television. It's for, I think it's for Ocean Spray cranberry juice. Mothers with a daughter sees a clown in the mall. And this daughter's like, oh, look at clown. And the mother's drinking the cranberry juice because the slogan is you can basically cran is converted from can. So it's like you can whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So they're doing a commercial like she can confront her fear, as she drinks this. It has less calories, blah, blah, blah. I can conquer this fear, of clowns.
Yeah.
So then they show the next scene where she's right in front of him. And he goes, hello there. And she screams, ah!
Yep.
And then she karate kicks him 3 times in the face. High kicks. Boom, boom, boom. And he just passes out and falls on top of the packages that were like behind him at the mall. And then she just walks away with the daughter. And says, I guess you cran whatever you want.
You cran kicked him in the face. Yeah. That's what you did.
But as soon as you said that about the clowns, I was like, oh yeah, boom, 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 run.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yes, we're gonna leave it on that.
Yeah, we're gonna leave on this note of an episode that never really fulfilled its potential, but ended up being a clown show.
It's always a clown show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Hope you made it through the entire episode because I don't know if we made it through it. But we will catch you next time. This is Jay.
This is A.
And have a great evening.
Bye.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to the Unfiltered Grapevine. Please visit our website, unfilteredgrapevine.com, and become a Patreon member, or visit our merchandise shop and purchase one of our several products. Like and subscribe. We'll listen to you next time. Thanks again. Bye.